and welcome. My name is Jeanne, I'm a yoga teacher and I'm going to take you through a moon salutation. Let's start. The idea behind moon salutation is that we're doing like the phases of the moon, so we go from one side to the other. So we're going to start from the left side and finish to the right. Maybe you're in a mirror position, so maybe you want to start with the right and finish with the left. You just switch the instructions in your head. Alright, let's begin. Inhale, arms up. Feet as wide as your hips. Grow tall, tall, tall. And swing to the sides. Just slowly. And exhale down. Open your feet to the sides. Pointing the toes out. Hands on the hips. Bend the knees. Try to keep your knees above the ankles. Alright. And we're going to do goddess pose. So arms in cactus. Opening the fingers wide. Okay. Try not to send your tailbone back like this and arching the back. Try to be into one plan. Like there is a wall behind and shoulders, hips, knees, everything is touching the floor. The wall behind. And feet like this. And the arms. Yes. And from there, heels up and down. Heels up and down. Okay, now the toes. Just the front of the toes, not the full front of the feet. Otherwise you lose balance. Front of the toes, down. Now, heels, down. Toes, down. Heels, down. You feel it burning? It's fine. Toes, down. Hips, heels, down. Good. Come back. Very good. Alright. We're going to first do pyramid. Pyramid, you have to keep the distance of your hips. So if you have a line on your mat, your feet cannot be on the same line. Like this, you can't have balance. You have to keep the width of your hips between your feet. Hands on the hips, both legs straight. It's going to stretch the left hamstring. Keep your back straight, belly in. Don't arch your back. Come down to 90 degrees if you can. Maybe touch the floor if you can. Maybe you need a block. Maybe you're good to stay like this. Breathe. Okay. Slowly come up. And we're going to increase the distance between the feet. This time, the left heel is in line with the right heel. And both hips are shining towards the screen. Shoulders are parallel to the hips. Hands to the sides. You see me coming? We're going to do triangle pose. So from there, left hand on the left leg, right hand up. Look at the right thumb. Only if you're here comfortable, you may come down without going forward like this. Stay along that imaginary wall behind you. So you don't drop the right hip, you don't drop the right shoulder. They are all four, both hips, both shoulders, touching that imaginary wall behind. And you feel a nice stretch in the right side here. Breathe. And slowly come back. Very good. Bend the left knee, warrior two, and reverse warrior two. So right hand on the right leg, and we stretch the left side of your body. Left hand up, fingertips together, hips down. Look at your left thumb or at the ceiling behind. Shoulders relaxed, away from your ears. And both hands down. High lunge, twist. Right hand down, left arm up. So you try to keep your chest touching the thigh, the left thigh. If it's too challenging, right knee down. On the exhale, you can go even further. Inhale, you come back slowly. Exhale, go further. Inhale, come back. Good. Both hands down. And we're going to do side squat. So, if the left heel cannot be on the floor, it's fine. If it can, like this, better. But go slowly first. Both hands are inside the legs. And from here, so right toes up, stretching the inner right thigh. We're going to go to the other side, like this. And again, toes up. Again, this heel, if it can come on the floor, good. If it can't, I'm fine if you keep it off. Alright, breathe. Feel the stretch. And we go back once to the side. Breathe. And to the other side. Maybe you use your hands to help you, going from one side to the other. Maybe you're fine placing your hands together, or like a Greek dancer, as you prefer. Alright, to the other side. Keep going from one side to the other, if your knees allow to do so. If it hurts too much the knees, avoid, sit like this, legs straight, and work on that adductor stretch. Alright. Then, once we're here, we're going to do the other side of the moon salutation. So, high lunge, we started high lunge, always an option to do low lunge, and twist. Left hand down, right arm up, and you open up the right shoulder. Send the left heel back. Hips down, and right shoulder opens up. Very good. Come back, take a breath. And warrior two. Reverse. Left hand on the left leg, right arm up. You have that imaginary wall behind you, so you're not dropping the right hand behind. And slowly come back, straighten both legs, triangle. Again, you have a wall behind you. Breathe. And slowly come up. Reduce the stance. We're going to do pyramid. So separate your feet so they're not on the same line. Hands on the hips. Fold 90 degrees. Keep the legs straight. Maybe the hands down. If it's available to you. If it's not, keep it like this. No problems with me. Slowly come back up. Come forward. Open the feet. Toes pointing out. Bend the knees. Cactus with the hands. We're getting goddess. This time we're going to do side stretch like this. One side, the other side, maybe one hand on the leg. Changing, straightening one leg at a time. Okay, and come back up, feet parallel. Open a bit more both feet, hands on the hips, one we didn't do earlier. We're going to bend forward like this, hands down if it's available to you. Maybe you send your hands as far away from you as you can. Try to relax. The weight is evenly distributed between your feet and also between your bum and your fingertips. Your bum is like trying to come closer to the floor, but with your hands, you're holding on to the floor. I'm going to turn so you see the profile. So, like this. And then both hands come in between the feet and in the opposite direction, behind. So this time, your hands are holding on to the floor and your bum is going forward. So the top of your head is even going to touch the floor if your feet are wide enough. And you stay like this, you breathe. Slowly you come back, hands in between the feet. Bring back your feet slowly towards each other. Hands on the hips, come up. I call it the boogie boogie. Like this. Alright. Take a breath in and out. We're going to close with inhale up, coming on the toes, growing as tall as you can. And exhale down. Very good. Take a breath in and out. It was a moon salutation in honor of the full moon or the new moon. This is always a salutation you can do. When it's the new moon, it's recommended that you set up a new intention, or that you rephrase, that you enhance, that you reinforce your intention. At the time of the new moon, on the other hand, it's time to let go and start being grateful for everything that the moon brought you up to now for the past 2 weeks. So yeah, it's 2 weeks vaccine, 2 weeks waiting. So yeah, 2 weeks to create, be active, planning, and 2 weeks to let go, reflect, and be grateful. If it's a tiny bit of advice I can give you, I'm happy to do so. And yeah, see you soon. If you want to know more, please follow my Instagram. I'm posting regularly on this platform. If you like this video, please put a thumb up. If you have any question, remark, advice, please do comment. And if you like my way of teaching, please do subscribe to the YouTube channel. So this way you can help promote free yoga online. Thank you. See you soon.